we had a discussion. We had a discussion about, sir, have you remembered? Sir, flow control, if else we covered, switch statement also we covered, sir. Okay. Sir, now let me go for, sir, we should go for next level. We have to talk about loops concept, iterative statement. But before iteration statements, I want to cover what are various possible bits are there for exam sake, related to switch statement and related to, sir, if else. And then we will talk later about this flow control, I mean remaining iterative statements, right? Sir, now have a look once, sir. What kind of questions you can expect related to the exam sake? Sir, I'm taking, consider the code. Take very special care, sir. Directly I'm coming to the point. Okay, sir, consider the code. Here my requirement is observe a bit very carefully about the code right here. I'm taking, sir, that's all. Public static void main string stuff is equal to x, string response is equal to null. Regarding string stuff is equal to x, string response is equal to null. If stuff dot equals of x, I'm taking, sir, then response will become a. Else if stuff dot equals of y, response is equal to b. Else response is equal to c. This is about my requirement, right? Sir, what is how many here do you know? If stuff is x, response will become a. If stuff is y, then the response will become b. Next, else response will become c. Remember that, sir. Sir, now what is the what they are asking? I want to replace this if else with a ternary operator. Anyone, can you please tell? Can you spell out what is the equivalent code, sir? Ternary operator I want to take. Resp is equal to first which condition we are checking? This is the condition. Correct or not? Which condition we are checking? This is the condition, right? Sir, if this is my condition, question mark. Are you getting question mark? Sir, if it is the true, if this condition is the true, can you tell what is the rest value? Okay, respond. What is the rest value? A. If it is the true, then rest value is A, sir. A colon. If this condition is not true, else part, sir. Else. Sir, once again, else another condition is there, sir. Oh, else part will contain another. So if it is the true, A is the value. If it is not true, then second. Sir, second once again depends on conditional check. Then I'm taking here, sir, conditional check. Question mark. What is the b value? Sir, if this one is the true, if it is the true, what is the value, sir? B. What is the value? B. Sir, else, sir, what is the value? C I'm taking. Sir, we covered this type of code in the last session somewhere. Can you please tell? Am I covered already this type of code or this type of bit, right? If you observe, just take a bit very special case, sir. Here, if stuff dot equals of x, sir, it is the Boolean condition. If this one is the true, then a value. If this one is the true, then automatically a value. Good. Sir, else means this total is second option. In the second option, once again conditional check. If it is the true, then B. If it is false, then C. If it is the true, this is the B. Else, this is the false. Clear for all of you, right? Yes, sir, this bit already we discussed or not? Yes. If else, remember, if else. Sir, this much code we replace with only one line. Observe, that's why highly recommended to use ternary operator, right? Okay, highly recommended to use, so that length of the code by default we can able to reduce, right? Okay, now have a look once what the question they are asking is. Now you can able to answer very easily, sir. Which of the following code can replace nested if else? Anyone, can you please tell? Can you please compare? Oi, observe. What is the answer by default we are going to get? Can I use A? Sir, observe that A itself is our required answer. Remember, this is one possible question for the exam sake. Compulsory you people should have clear clarity, right? Okay, that's all. Not required to keep any explanation about this terminology, right? Okay. So now, if you want, what I'm trying to do is, let me execute this code, sir. Let me execute this code. D colon Durga classes. Next, test.java I'm taking. Sir, if I go to the test.java, Java C test.java. Happily the code compiles fine. Java test, if I can consider, sir, what is the output by default we are going to get? Sir, I'm not getting any output because the reason is I'm not printing anything, sir. Sir, what I want to take, system.out.println of resp. I'm trying to print, sir. I'm trying to print. Then what is the output by default we are going to get, sir? Yes, A itself is the answer because this condition is satisfied. Sir, all these thing, all this one, I want to replace with I want to replace with sir, this one. I want to replace with this line. Sir, I don't want to use just only one line. Only one line. Observe, length of the code will be reduced or not? Yes. Let me compile. Let me run this code. Same A by default we are going to get. Are you able to understand, right? So if else nested, I mean ternary operator. This combination is a very hard combination for the exam sake. Remember, sir. Okay. Make sure. Next, second one, sir. Very important. More concentration must be required about this one, sir. What is the bit is? Observe a bit very carefully, sir. I don't know, sir. This is the option. Sir, class test public static void main. Class test public static void main. Line 1 switch off X. Case 10 break. Case 20 break, sir. Which 3 code fragments can be independently inserted at line 1 to print 10? Sir, I want to print 10. I want to print 10. Which 3 we can place at a line 1? Anyone, can you please tell? First one, allowed or not? A is allowed. Second one, B allowed. Third one, C allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Because the reason is, if you are taking string, then case labels also should be strings only. But here case labels are normal 10 and 20. These are not string type. That's why. So immediately third one is not allowed. Can you please tell D allowed or not? Hey, Kalyan, D allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. What is the reason for that? Because the only allowed argument type for the switch statement are byte is allowed, short is allowed, int is allowed, char is allowed, and the corresponding wrapper classes. Wrapper classes also allowed, right? Wrapper classes are allowed. Next, plus, sir, enum type is allowed, plus a string type is allowed. Enum type is allowed, plus a string type is allowed. That's why, can you please guide, long is not allowed, double is not allowed, but integer x is equal to 10, new integer of 10. Wrapper classes are allowed. I told, right? Wrapper classes, objects are allowed. So can you please tell which one is the correct answer? Yes, man. Which one is the correct answer? Sir, A, B, and F. Make sure A, B, and F. This is the correct answer, right? Sir, if you can take A, if you can take B, sir, in all cases here, just observe that. I'm taking here, just 1 minute, please. Okay, I'm taking, sir, byte x is equal to 10. No problem at all, sir. Perfectly, this one is going to work. Byte x is equal to 10. Perfectly, this one is going to work, sir. What is the output by default? We are going to get 10, sir. Okay, 10 by default we are going to get. Next, if I can take B, perfectly it's going to work, sir. Don't keep any doubt at all. If I can take instead of this, if I can take like this, perfectly, because short is allowed. Yes, valid, no problem at all. If I can take string x is equal to 10, immediately compatible error we are going to get, sir. Observe, string x is equal to 10, immediately compatible error we are going to get. Have you observed, right? Incompatible type, int cannot be converted to string, because the reason is case 10 and case 20. String means case labels also should be string type only. That's why. So it is the third one is not. Next, long x is equal to 10. Compatible error by default we are going to get, because long data type is not allowed for the switch argument type. Observe that compatible error. Incompatible type, possible lossy conversion from long to int. Are you getting? So long is also not allowed. Same rule applicable for double also. Same rule applicable for double also. By mistake, if you are taking double, immediately error we are going to get. But if you can take integer object, no problem at all. Perfectly itself is acceptable, sir. Integer object perfectly itself is acceptable. No issue at all, right? Okay. Integer x is equal to like this, perfectly valid. Don't keep any doubt at all. Okay, valid. 10 is the answer we are going to get. Clear, right? Yes, a small point, sir. A small point. Observe the difference, right? We can any type, sir. The only allowed types for switch statement are byte, short, char, int, corresponding wrapper classes, and then enum, and then string type. Only these are the things, right? Sir, long, if you want to typecast explicitly, then it will become int only. Then if you typecast int, it will become int only. Then it is valid, no problem at all. But in our options, sir, it is not there. Shubham Gupta, I hope you are getting my doubt. Clarification, clear, right? Sir, that's all. This is also one possible question. Next, what is the third one, sir? Sir, I'm taking here. This is about my code. What is about what they are asking? 1 minute, sir. 1 minute. I don't know what is this. You have to tell, sir. Even I don't know. Sir, public class test, public static void main string array action, boolean b is equal to true, line 1, switch of b, case true, and then default, and then SOP of done, sir. Oh, here observe. If I can take as it is, compiler will give left and right. Can you please tell what the reason? Why this one is invalid? If I can take as it is it a problem or not? Yes. Because boolean is not allowed. Boolean is not allowed for switch argument type. That's why compatible error you are going to get, sir. Okay. Now, which of the following changes are required to print true done? Sir, are you getting true and done? I want, sir. True and done, I want. Sir, replace line 1 with string b is equal to true and replace line 2 with the case true. Correct or not? Are you able to get? If I can take a string b is equal to true and the case true, so dot equals method true both are equal. That's why true done by default is the answer. Next, replace line 1 with boolean b is equal to 1. Compiler will give left and right. How you can take boolean? Sir, remove break statement. If I remove break statement, it is not acceptable. Remove break statement, not acceptable because boolean is not allowed. Remove default section, it is also not acceptable. Sir, obviously, which one is the correct answer? I respond, which one is the correct answer? Yeah, remember, sir, this type of knowledge must be required for the exam sake. Remember. Sir, what is the next question? Sir, wonderful. Color green and so on, multiple colors are by default will be there. Make sure. Okay. Here, string color is equal to green, sir. Switch off color. Red, blue, green. Next, here break is there. Next, like, what is the output? Anyone, can you please tell? Yes, already you people aware. What is the answer? Yeah. Oh, think a bit carefully and then tell the answer. Why? I don't know the reason. What the answer? What the answer? Yes, man. Yes, confidently you have to tell. What is the answer we are going to get? Okay. Make sure, sir. Make sure string color is equal to green. Sir, case red not matched, blue not matched, green matched. Now onwards, all statements will execute until break or end of the switch. Oh, unfortunately, directly break is there here only. Sir, what is the output by default? We are going to get only green, sir. Only green. Green followed by default, it won't come. Now observe, red followed by blue. Next, green followed by default. Next, default followed by green. Sir, default, next green. Which one is the correct answer? Yes, man. Which one is the correct answer? Only green. Only green itself is the answer, sir. Okay? Remember. Let me execute this code. If I can take like this, happily the code compiles fine. Green is the answer. Suppose assume break is not there. Can you spell out what the answer? Break is not there. What is the output? Output we are going to get green followed by default, because this is fall through inside the switch. This is fall through inside the switch. Remember that. What is the output? Green followed by default, sir. fall through inside the switch. Make sure you people should aware. Can I go to the next one? Yes. Okay, sir, all these possible questions for the exam, make sure you should aware. Next, sir. Sir, which of the following true about the switch statement? Which of the following is true about the switch statement, sir? Theoretical question, you have to tell. It should, which of the following is true about it should contain default section? Is it true or false? Oh, respond. It should contain default section. Wrong, because default is always optional. If you want, you can take, otherwise you can ignore. So wrong statement. Next, the break statement at the end of each case block is mandatory. Can you please tell, break is mandatory or optional? Break is optional, but he is telling that mandatory. That's why it is also wrong. Its case label literals can be changed at runtime. It's a case label literals can be changed at runtime. Can be changed at runtime. Sir, you can't change. Correct or not? You can't change, because the reason for that is literal values should be constant expression. Correct or not? Literal value should be constant value. That's why not. Its expression must evaluate a single value. Yes, man. Have you remembered, right? I told yesterday. Do you know, sir, even if we are going to take switch of x, here you can take any expression, no problem at all. Any expression, but at last this total expression should be a single value. Are you getting? Total expression should be a single value, right? Okay, sir, make sure. Sir, which one is the correct answer? Yes, ma'am. Which one is the correct answer? Okay, D itself is the correct answer, right? That's all, sir. Okay, these are various things what you people should be aware about the possible questions I'm showing, sir, about the switch statement, right? Okay, that's all. Next, let me start the cinema. Okay, that's all. All the remaining things are flow control only. The remaining questions we will discuss. Don't worry about that, sir. Okay, what is the next cinema we require to talk about? Okay, what is the flow control, right? Observe that. I mean flow. What is that? Is flow control. I mean iterative statements, right? So related to iterative statements, first statement I'm going for while statement, right? Okay, while statement I'm going, sir. Just a very simple. You are not required to worry much about this type of terminology, right? Sir, what is the when we should go for while? When we should go for while, sir? If you observe that, sir, if I'm taking for loop, for int I is equal to 0, for int I is equal to 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus. For int I is equal to 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus. Sir, system dot out dot println of hello, sir, hello, like I'm taking. Can you please tell how many times hello will be printed? Yes, ma'am. How many times hello will be printed? 10 times. 10 times. Correct or not? 10 times. Sir, if you know number of iterations in advance, sir, exactly 10 times. Exactly 10 times. Exactly 20 times. Or exactly 300 times, sir. If you know number of iterations in advance, how many times I have to repeat the loop in advance? Highly recommended we should go for what? Highly recommended we should go for loop, sir. Remember that for loop is the best choice if you want to know number of iterations in advance. Remember, but sometimes I may not aware number of iterations in advance, right? Sir, for every line present in the file, for every record present in the result set, how many records are there? How many lines are there? I don't know that. I don't know. Yes, some condition is true. Can you please do some activity? Can you please do some activity? I don't know. How many times I have to execute? If you don't know number of iterations in advance, then we should go for what? While loop. Remember that, sir. When we should go for while loop, sir? If we don't know the number of iterations in advance, then we should go for while loop. If you know the number of iterations in advance, then happily we can go for loop only. Observe the difference, right? Sometimes maybe if you are trying as a fresher, what is the difference between while loop and for loop? For loop, when we should go for loop? Yes, ma'am. When we should go for loop? If Ray, respond. Why you are silent? I don't know. When we should go for loop? If we know number of iterations in advance, then we should go for loop. If we don't know number of iterations in advance, then we should go for what? While loop, right? Remember that. Next, what is the syntax? What is the syntax for while loop, sir? Remember that. What is the syntax for while loop? Remember that. Remember these points, sir. Sir, very simple terminology, sir. Sir, while of Boolean condition, while of Boolean condition, sir. While of be some Boolean condition, sir. Here action I'm taking, sir. Do you know this B should be compulsory Boolean condition, sir. Remember this one. This B should be compulsory Boolean condition. By mistake, if you are taking any other data type, compile time error by default you are going to get, sir. Next, how many times this action will be executed? As long as this B is true, action will be executed. If B is false, then automatically sir, I will come out of the loop. Okay, sir, that's all. This is only one point you people should be aware. Beyond that, nothing, sir. Nothing is there. Sir, take a bit very special care, sir. When we should go for while loop? If we don't know number of iterations in advance, then we should go for while loop. Point number 1. Next, sir, as long as condition is true, then automatically action will be executed. If the condition false, then the loop execution will be terminated. And compulsory this B should be what type, sir? B should be what type? Boolean type. Remember that, sir. Sir, I have one small doubt, sir. What is my doubt is, sir, I'm taking while of 1 system.out.println of hello, sir. Hello, like I'm taking. Can you please tell how many times hello will be printed? Array, respond. How many times hello will be printed? Good, Sandeep Reddy. How many times hello will be printed? Good. Okay, sir, I'm taking just a small example only. Sir, class test. Here I'm taking while of 1 system.out.println hello, like this I'm taking, sir. Can you please tell what is the output by default we are going to get, sir? If I run this code, please respond each and every person. There are several people. Deepankaj, one person. Next, and after that Sandeep Reddy, another person. Take a bit very special care. If I run this code, compiler will give left and right. What is the reason is, while is always expecting what? Boolean type. But you are providing 1. 1 means what? 1 means what? Int value. 1 means what? Int value. How you can specify int value in the place of Boolean? Like a compiler will give left and right. Observe that. Observe a bit very carefully, sir. What is that error? Are you seeing? Error incompatible types. Okay. Int cannot be converted to Boolean. Like this, we are going to get the error. Everyone can aware. Yes, man. Are you able to see, right? That's all. Sir, beyond that, nothing. Now, just at least let me show one small possibility, right? Int x is equal to 0. Sir, I'm taking x is, sir, less than 10. X is less than 10. Sir, just I'm taking. So, hello plus I value I'm trying to keep, sir. Hello plus I value also I'm trying to keep. Hello world x value I'm trying to keep, sir. Next, x is equal to x plus or x plus x is equal to x plus 1, sir. Can you please tell what is the output we are going to get now? Int x is equal to 0. 0 is less than 10. Printed hello 0. Next, x value will become 1. 1 is less than 10. Printed 1 is less than 10. Satisfied hello 1. 2 is less than satisfied. 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. What is the output by default we are going to get, sir? Yes, make sure. Perfect it is, sir. As long as the condition is true. As long as the condition is true, it will be executed. If the condition fails, then automatically it will be stopped, sir. Beyond that, nothing is there. Clear? Are you able to understand? Yes, man. Okay, that's all. This is about what is the basic syntax about while loop. When we should go for while loop like this, right? Sir, similarly, sometimes my requirement is I want to execute. Sir, here when we should go for do while, I will discuss. Don't worry about that. When we should go for do while, sir, already while is there. What is the difference between while and do while? Please respond. What the difference between while and do while? Don't tell, sir, do is the difference. Don't tell do is the difference. What is the difference between while and do while? Sir, in the case of while, sir, loop body will be executed minimum how many times? Minimum how many times? Array, how many times? Minimum, least how many times? Zero number of times. Zero. If this condition is the false, then it won't execute body. If this condition is the false, then it won't execute the body. So in the while loop, there may be a chance of loop body can be executed zero number of times. But my requirement is, boss, can you please execute loop body at least once? Can you please execute loop body at least once? Then we should go for do while. What is the syntax for do while, sir? Anyone, can you please tell? What is the syntax for do while? Do, sir, here body. Do body, here conditional check, semicolon. Remember that. Here, do you know, sir, if you observe that, sir, first, I'm not going to check any condition. Directly, body will be executed. After executing the body, now I'm going to talk about, sir, this one. Are you getting? Now, Boolean condition. But in the case of while, first only Boolean condition is going to check, sir. So what is the difference between while and do while? In the case of while, the loop body can be executed zero number of times, sir. But in the case of do while, loop body can be executed at least once, sir. I want to execute loop body at least once, then happily we can go for what? Do while. Any explanation is required? Are you able to understand? Okay, that's all. Next, in the case of while and do while, sir, curly braces are optional. Remember that, sir, curly braces are optional. Without curly braces, how many statements are allowed, sir? Only one statement is allowed. Without curly braces, only one statement is allowed. I told, right? Switch is the only place where curly braces are mandatory. Except a switch, everywhere curly braces are optional. In the while loop, optional. If else, optional. Do while, optional. For loop, optional. For each loop, optional. Everywhere curly braces are optional. Only one case where compulsory curly braces should be there. What is that? Sir, switch statement, right? Clear? Everyone can able to understand, right? Okay, that's all. Sir, next, some people are asking, sir, performance wise, which is recommended? Either for loop is the recommended or while loop is the recommended. Some people are asking. Sir, Shubham Gupta is asking. Highly recommended. You should go for based on your requirement. Are you getting? Based on your requirement. Requirement is, sir, if you know number of iterations, yes, man, 100 times I want to execute, compulsory your hand should go for loop only. Okay, sir, no, I don't know how many times. Okay, if you don't know the number of times, then we should go for while loop only. Based on requirement, we should choose here performance, efficiency, these kind of things are not there. Clear? Are you able to get right? Sir, that's all. Sir, what is the next terminology? That's all. Here, this semicolon, is it mandatory or optional? Anyone, can you please tell? Semicolon, is it mandatory or optional? Semicolon is, remember, semicolon is mandatory. But in C++, I hope, sir, semicolon is optional, sir. Sir, here, semicolon is mandatory, man, compulsory, right? Okay, that's all. These are the things you should be aware about while, right? Okay. Now, let me go for loop. Sir, for loop. Okay, for loop, right? Sir, can you please tell, in Java, the most commonly used loop is for loop only. For loop only, because most of the times we aware how many times I have to repeat this activity. Sir, for every, do you know how many times I have to repeat this activity? We know. That's why the most commonly used loop in Java is the for loop only. Remember that, sir. Okay. Next, for the for loop, curly braces are optional. Everywhere curly braces are optional. Sir, what is the syntax for loop, sir? For int I is equal to 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus, Here, just I'm taking system.out.println or XSR or system.out.println of I or hello, something like I'm taking, sir. Do you know this is the syntax? This is the syntax for loop, sir. For loop, sir, take a bit very special care. This part is by default considered as initialization section. What is this part, sir? Initialization section. This part by default considered as Boolean condition. Regarding this part is by default considered as what? Boolean condition. And this part by default considered as increment and decrement section. Remember that, sir, increment and decrement section. Sir, in which order the things are going to be executed? Sir, total how many parts are available? 3 parts. Initialization section. Second one, sir, conditional check. Third one, sir, increment or decrement section. Now my question is, in which order the things are going to execute? Observe that. First initialization section. And then conditional check. If the conditional check is the true, then execute the body. After executing the body, then increment and decrement. After increment and decrement, then, sir, once again conditional check. If it is the true, execute body. After executing body, increment and decrement. After increment and decrement, sir, conditional check. After that, once again SOP. Like, do you know initialization section will be executed only once, but all the remaining, this will be executed something like a loop, sir. Are you able to understand, right? Sir, body, sir, followed by increment and decrement, followed by conditional check. This cycle by default will be repeated as long as that condition is the true. If the condition is the false, then automatically it will be stopped, sir. Okay, this is the flow what you people should aware. Either, sir, these are the 3 parts are available like this, right? Sir, now in the initialization section, remember that usually we are always taking int I is equal to 0, int I is equal to 0 and so on. Next, this one, conditional check. Usually this is the initialization part, this is the conditional part, this one is nothing but increment and decrement operators, right? But make sure, very important terminology, this conditional check. Sir, here, if you are not taking anything, compiler is always going to place, here, what is that value? Is true, sir. Remember this one. If you are not taking anything, compiler is always going to place which values are true. Make sure, sir, true is the value by default we are going to get. Sir, where is the proof for that? You people may ask. Very simple, sir. Just have a look once, sir. I'm taking for int I is equal to 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus I'm taking. For int I is equal to 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus. System.out.println, hello, sorry, or otherwise I value I'm trying to print, sir. Can you please tell what is the output I will get now? I respond. What is the output I'm going to get, sir? 0 to 9. What there inside? 0 to 9. By default is the output we are going to get, sir. Now take a bit very special care. 0 to 9 is the answer. Okay, 0 to 9. Sir, I'm not taking, sir, like this. If I'm not taking like this, what is the answer? Ayo, sir, what is this? Compiler is always going to place which value? Compiler is always going to place which value? Which value? True. If it is the true, keep on executing. Now observe that. Happily the code compiles fine. Remember, happily the code compiles fine. But the output we are going to get, sir. Oh. Are you getting? Keep on executing. That's why default value, okay, for the int, default value for the Boolean condition is true, sir, in the case of for loop. Make sure. But how I can stop this one? Yo, respond, man. How I can stop this one? Control C. Okay, I stop for luckily, sir. Okay, now that's all. Now I have one small doubt. Can you please tell, in the initialization part, usually we are always going to take int I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0, something like this. My requirement is, sir, can I take any statement? Can I take any statement, including SOP statement? Ayo. Can I spell out? Can I take any statement? Here, int I is equal to 0, I'm taking, sir. I is equal to 0. What I'm taking? Here just system dot out dot println, system dot out dot println, hello, hello, hello boss, okay, you are sleeping. I'm taking, sir. Hello boss, you are sleeping, sir. I mean here this is the first one, initialization section, semicolon, semicolon, int I is equal to 0, semicolon, something like I is less than 3. I is less than 3. Okay, means I is equal to 0, I is equal to 1, I is equal to 2, like this only. Next one after that, I'm taking once again system dot out dot println. System dot out dot println. Sir, no boss, you only sleeping. You only sleeping. Something like I'm taking, sir. No boss, you only sleeping. Next, what is the code I'm taking here is, sir, inside for loop. Inside for loop, I'm taking, sir, just I++. Wow, wonderful code, sir. Don't get shocked like anything. Sir, wonderful, wonderful code. Can you please tell, is it valid or not? Is it valid or not? Valid or not? This is SOP. This is SOP statement in the initialization section. I'm taking SOP and then conditional check and then increment and decrement. Another SOP statement I'm taking, man. Okay, like sir, in the initialization section, any valid Java statement you can take, including SOP. But conditional check compulsory is always going to return Boolean only. Boolean only. If you are not taking anything, compiler is always going to place true, no problem at all. Next, last one, sir. What is this last one? Increment and decrement section. Anything you can take, any valid Java statement, including SOP, you can take. Can you please tell what is the output we will get now? Anyone? Can you please tell what is the output we are going to get? Sir? Yes, anything you can able to take, no problem at all. Shubham Gupta, anything. Can you please tell what the output we are going to get? Hello boss, you are sleeping. One time. Is it true or false? True. 0 is less than 3, true. Now body I++, I value will become 1. Then once again increment and decrement. No boss, you only sleeping. Okay, and then 1 is less than 3, satisfied. Now I value will become 2. Next, once again increment and decrement. No boss, you only sleeping. Sir, first SOP, how many times it will execute? First SOP, how many times it's going to execute? First SOP, only once, only one. Initialization section will be executed only once. But second SOP, how many times it is going to execute? Respond. Second SOP, how many times it's going to execute? 3 times. Because 3 times the loop is going to execute, sir. Observe a bit very carefully. Observe a bit very carefully. What the answer, sir? Hello boss, you are sleeping. No boss, you only sleeping. No boss, you only sleeping. Like this is the output by default you are going to get. Remember, I hope everyone can able to understand, right? Yes. So we can take any type of statement in the initialization section. We can take anything in the increment and decrement section, no problem at all, sir. But anyway, just that's all. This is what is the simple possibility. What about initialization section? How the flow? These kind of things you people should aware, sir. Now my question is, take very special care, sir. Do you know, hello boss, you are sleeping. How many times I'm using? Array, hello boss, you are sleeping. How many times I'm using? Only once, sir. But how many times I'm getting a reverse answer? No boss, you only sleeping. No boss, you only sleeping. No boss, you only sleeping. 3 times. Array, I told only once, but the opposite person is telling 3 times, man. 3 times, sir. One very, very, very important point you people should aware in your life. In your life, sir, no one in the world. Sir, total world, how much population? Can you please tell? What is the population of total world? Sir, 700 plus crores of people are there in the world. Remember this one, sir. 700 plus crores of people are there in the world. Now I want to talk one common point about all the people, sir. One common point about all the people. One common point, sir. 700 crores of people are there in the world. Common point. That common point is related to Durga, related to Sandeep, related to Puja, related to Govind. Like for all the people, common point I'm telling, sir. What is that common point? Is no one in the world, no one in the world accept their mistake. Remember that, sir. Okay, no one in the world accept their mistake. No one is going to accept their mistake. Sir, all are live, all are sleeping, all those is a regular activity, but this is the common point. Some people are sleeping, some people may not sleep, some people are live, some people may dead, some it's don't worry, common behavior, attitude wise, no one in the world accept their mistakes, man. Remember that. That's why if no one is going to accept the mistake, then why you are complaining on the other people? Yes, why you are blaming the other people? Because no one is going to accept their mistakes, sir. Then automatically what will happen? Is, sir, unnecessary. Okay, so if you are commenting someone, if you are blaming someone, it is totally waste activity, sir, because no one is going to accept their mistake. Sir, he is going to tell n number of reasons why this is the correct. He is going to tell n number of reasons why this is the correct. Make sure, sir. Sir, suppose if I can unnecessary, you are raising your enemies if you start blaming, sir. Suppose best example I'm telling, sir, Dinesh is there. I'm telling in the online session, Arey, Dinesh is the waste person, man. He's never going to legend the class. He's never going to tell correct answer. He's never going to tell correct answer. Always coming late. He's coming late to the session and so on. If I'm telling this point, definitely in Dinesh perspective, Arey, Durga sir is not good. Like second time, third time, if I repeat, he won't continue my classes, I'm sure. He won't continue. If any person is asking, Arey, Durga sir is he is going to teach well or not, then immediately Dinesh is going to tell, Arey, I never saw such a type of worst person on the earth. Never joined Durga sir classes. He's always going to blame waste person. Like Dinesh is going to tell. Yeah, man. Yeah, make sure. Yes, man. Really, man. If you are start blaming, unnecessary enemies are going to come in the picture. There is no use of that, man. Okay, if you are getting the chance in your lifetime, to blame any person, don't utilize that opportunity. Remember that, sir. If you are getting the chance to blame someone, don't utilize that opportunity. It may be your wife, or it may be your husband, it may be your friend, it may be your father. Okay, sir, silence is more worthy than blaming someone. Remember that, because sir, your friend may do a small mistake, man. There are several people are there who did great mistakes, worst mistakes in their life, but they only not going to accept small mistake. People are, why they are going to accept their mistake, man? Are you able to understand? Are you able to understand, right? Okay, yes, make sure. If you are going to blame Donald Trump is going to tell n number of reasons, man. He is never going to accept his mistake, I'm sure. He never going to accept his mistake. Sir, blaming is a waste. There is no useless. It is a complete useless activity, man. Sir, I will tell one small example so that you can aware, sir. I saw very recently in newspaper, somewhere in the newspaper, in the US this was happened. I hope US or somewhere. Okay, like one boyfriend is there. Sir, obviously one friend is there for his girlfriend is there, sir. He asked one day, so girlfriend, can you please come to my room? Just we will discuss life. Then automatically with innocent face, girlfriend went to the room. Then immediately what that boyfriend he did is he killed her. Are you getting that? He did murder her. Then, sir, doing the murder is the bigger mistake. And after that, what that person did is he cutted that lady body into pieces. Remember that he cutted that lady body into pieces. And then what that person did is he store all those body pieces in the fridge. Okay, refrigerator. Next, every day he is taking one piece and is cooking, and then this person is eating. How worst activity that person did, man? How worst activity that person did? Is that person did bigger mistake or not? Arey, yes, this was happened, man. Is that person did a bigger mistake or not? Yes, so big, man. It's not small bigger mistake, man. So bigger mistake. Then automatically police, sir, just the court identified the problem. Then immediately he went to the prison. Then one lady journalist went there to take the interview. went there to take the interview of all such type of criminals. Then the turn came to this person. Then immediately that lady journalist asked, policeman, what mistake this person did? Okay, like then the police God is telling, this is the bigger mistake he did. Like then immediately that lady journalist asked, Ray, are you human being? How you did such type of one worst mistake, man? Doing murder is one problem. Cut the body into pieces is another problem. Next and after that, do you know, sir, storing in the freezer and then sir, cooking and eating every piece every day. Oh, wow, how you are doing all these? How you did all these things, man? You did a bigger mistake, man, in your life. Like then automatically that lady journalist told. Then the answer from that person is, who told to you I did bigger mistake? I never did any mistake. The answer, direct answer from that person, I didn't do any mistake. Sir, then if you are not doing any mistake, why you came to prison? Like why you came to prison? Then that person told directly, do you know, right, that court, all these people, they are not understanding, that's why I came to prison, but I never did any mistake. Then immediately that lady asked, Arey, one girlfriend, so she believed you, she came to your room, then you murdered and so on. Then automatically the answer from that person is, observe very carefully, sir, the answer from that person is, what he told is, do you know, blender what that person told, man? The answer from that person is, sir, who told to you I did mistake? I did a big social welfare. Are you getting? I did a great help to the society. Like, what help you did, man? By doing such type of worst activity, what help you did? Sir, she did a bigger mistake with me. I got full in her hand. That's why I killed her. If I'm not going to kill, then automatically that lady, sir, may create the same problem for several people. Then several people are going to face the problem. That's why to help society, I killed that person. Are you getting right? Okay. I killed that person. I killed that person. This is the statement that person did, man. This is the answer that person did. Do you know, right? So clear indication. Sir, such type of bigger mistake persons only, they are not going to accept their mistake. Then automatically, if you are going to blame for small mistakes for your friends, for your wife, or for your husband, or for your brother and sister, how they are going to accept their mistake? Man? Remember that. No one in the world is going to accept their mistake. That's why in your lifetime, if you are getting the chance to blame someone, don't utilize that opportunity. If you are going to utilize that opportunity, then automatically what will happen is, sir, definitely you are going to increase your enemies count. Beyond that, there is no use. Are you able to understand? Okay, make sure, sir. Okay, sir, make sure. So this is never getting the chance, never take the opportunity to blame someone, man. But one very important point, sir, I'm telling common attitude of 700+ crores of people in the world, right? Everyone, whether he is your small kid to old age person, lady or gent, okay, for any person this property is the common. Next, one more property, man. Take very special care. I want to tell this life secret for you people. Just observe a bit very carefully. All 700+ crores of people in the world, eagerly waiting for one thing, man. Eagerly waiting for one thing. Sir, no one is going to accept, but all the 700+ crores of people eagerly waiting for one thing. What is that? Is pricing. Are you getting right? Pricing. Price means, do you know, right? What we call in Telugu, we can use the word pogatta. Name antare? What we call? Pogatam is pricing a person. Correct, right? Okay, this is, sir, do you know, appreciate, price? Yes, pricing a person. Do you know, everyone in the world, sir, is, do you know, eagerly waiting for pricing, man. Eagerly. Whether he is the kid or whether he is the old guy, whether she is a lady or gent, any person, eagerly waiting for pricing, man. Suppose in the same session, if I'm using the word, Dinesh is the too excellent person, man. Dinesh is the too excellent person, man. Dinesh, so do you know he's always listening the class very properly, man, very properly. So like if I'm using the word, then automatically tomorrow morning Dinesh is going to come. Sir, how are you, sir? How are you, sir? Automatically, with full respect, he's going to come and he's going to meet. I will become best of faculty for Dinesh. If any person is asking, Are Durga sir, how he is going to handle the class? Dinesh is going to tell, Are, he's the God, man. No one is going to handle the sessions like that. That person is handling. Are you able to understand my word, right? Okay. Sir, make sure in the total world, everyone is eagerly waiting for pricing, man. Pricing. If you are getting the chance to prize or appreciate someone, don't miss that opportunity, sir. Don't miss that opportunity. A number of benefits by default are going to come, sir. Best example, a small kid is there. A small kid is there, sir. Observe that. A small kid, he don't know how to eat also. How to talk also. Just assume that 7 months or 8 months kid is there, sir. Assume in my house, I bless her with two twins are there in my house. They don't know how to talk. They don't know because their age is almost, right? Just at the age of 8th month is running. Sir, every day, mother is always fighting for feeding. Do you know, right? Every day, mother is always fighting to feed. Correct, right? Ayo, sir, for the kids, sir, feeding is a bigger activity, man. The mother has to do something like war. Then only the kid, is going to eat. Okay, like, sir, do you know, whenever the kid is not eating, then automatically mother is going to tell, Are, my kid is too good, man. My kid is too good person. I never saw such a type of wonderful kid. Like if the mother is going to use 2 times or 3 times, automatically that small kid starts eating the food. Are you getting right? Are you able to understand? Yes. Okay, that's what you people should aware, sir. Make sure everyone in the world eagerly waiting for appreciation. If you are getting the chance to appreciate someone, better to utilize that opportunity. Make sure, sir. But anyway, sir, let me come to our story. Sir, have you observed, right? For loop. Like take a bit very special case, sir, about this for loop. Sir, how many parts are there in the for loop? 3 parts: initialization section, conditional check, and then increment or decrement section. Like a total 3 parts are available, right? Sir, here initialization section, how many times it's going to execute? I respond. How many times it's going to execute? Only once. Sir, this conditional check, increment and decrement section, sir, these things can be executed multiple times. Okay, like, sir, in the initialization section, we can take any statement, including SOP statement. Remember that, sir. Conditional check compulsory, it should be Boolean value. If I'm not taking any value, what will happen? I respond. If I'm not taking any value, what will happen? Then automatically the value will become true. Compiler is always going to place a true, sir. True. If I'm not taking any value, compiler is always going to place a true, right? Sir, now in the increment and decrement section, you can take any number of things, no problem at all, sir. Perfectly, itself is going to be accepted. Clear, right? Okay, that's all, sir. Next, last point about this one. Remember that last point about this one. Okay, all 3 parts of for loop. All 3 parts of for loop are optional. All 3 parts of for loop are optional, sir. Sir, if you are taking like this, do you know how many times this hello will be printed? Anyone, can you please tell? How many times hello will be printed? Yes, respond. Dinesh, how many times hello will be printed, sir? If I can take like this, do you know, sir, here which Boolean value my compiler is always going to place? True, sir. It's always true. If it is always true, means sir, it's keep on executing infinite number of times hello will be printed, sir. Are getting keep on like infinite number of times, right? Okay, sir, do you know very dangerous line, sir, for semicolon followed by semicolon. Sir, how many times the semicolon is going to be executed? How many times? Semicolon is also valid statement in Java, which is known as empty statement, sir. How many times the semicolon is going to execute? Can you please tell? Can you please tell? Infinite number of times, because this is the body, this will become body, because only one line, that line is the semicolon. Sir, here Boolean condition is always true. Boolean condition is always true. That's why how many times it is going to execute? How many times it is going to execute? Infinite number of times. But semicolon never going to print anything. That's why keep on execute, but which is never going to print anything. Which is never going to print anything, sir. Observe that. Observe. The code compiles fine. Yes, that's all. Execute, which is never going to print anything, sir. That loop never going to terminate. Are you getting that loop never going to terminate? Then automatically, can I use the word, is it infinite loop or not? Array, respond. Is it infinite loop or not? Yes. There may be a chance of infinite loop possibilities. Take a bit very special care. That's all. How I can stop this one? How we can stop this one? Okay. Control C. Okay, that's all. So this is about general for loop, right? Okay, remember that it is the for loop. For loop, what you should aware. Next, there is one more concept is there, sir. What is that concept? Is for each loop. Remember that for the interview room, for the exam sake, most valuable question for each loop. This is, sir, this loop is also known as enhanced for loop. Are you getting? This loop is also known as what? Enhanced for loop, right? Enhanced for loop. Okay, make sure, sir. This enhanced for loop, okay, sir, came in which version of Java, sir? 1.5 version. Enhanced for loop came in which version, sir? 1.5 version. Remember. Next, enhanced for loop is specially designed. Enhanced for loop is specially designed for loop, designed loop to retrieve elements of arrays and the collections. Remember this, right? Sir, if you want to use for each loop, compulsory array or collection should be there. Sir, I'm not having array, I'm not having collection. Sorry man, you can't use. Sorry man, you can't use enhanced for loop. Sir, enhanced for loop is always applicable. Enhanced for loop is always applicable only for arrays and the collections. By mistake, sir, if I'm not having any array, then automatically any collection or any array you can't use for each loop, sir. Remember that. Okay, clear? Are you able to understand? Okay, that's all this is. Next, how you can able to use for normal for loop, for normal, how you can able to use for collection part, or how you can able to use for arrays part, sir. Very simple. Here just observe that I have one int array is there. Int array x is equal to 20, 30, 40. Sir, how many elements are available, sir? 4 elements. Int array x is equal to 4 elements are there, sir. Now my requirement is for int I is equal to 0, I is less than x dot length I plus plus. Okay, like I'm taking, sir. Sir, now system dot out dot println, sir, x of I, sir. Sir, this is the way how to print all elements of array. This is the way how to print all elements of array, sir. All elements of array by using normal for loop. Have you observed? What is the answer by default we are getting? Array respond. What is the answer we are going to get, sir? Yes, 10, 20, 30, 40. By default is the answer. 4 elements are there. By default, this is the answer we are going to get, sir. Sir, now take a bit very special care. Sir, this much code we are not required to write. We are not required. Sir, x. What is x? Can you please tell? X is array. What is x? X is array. This int array contain int values. Sir, int values. First value, second value, third value, fourth value. For each int value in x, can you please print, sir? Sir, I'm taking for each int value x1 in x. For each int value x1 in x, So system dot out dot println of x1. Are you getting? So for each int value x1 in x, SOP of x1. Happily, sir, 10, 20, 30, 40 by default we are going to get, sir. Now observe. What the answer by default we are going to get? Second time also 10, 20, 30, 40 is coming or not? Hey, observe carefully, man. Is it going to come or not? Yes. What is the problem? Perfectly itself is nothing but valid, right? Okay. Sir, now my question is normal for loop and for each loop, which is the very easy. Array, normal for loop and for each loop, which is the very easy. Highly recommended. We should go for highly recommended. We should go for loop or for each loop. Respond. We should go for either for loop or for each loop. For loop or for each loop. Make sure, sir. Highly recommended. We should go for each loop. It is a specially designed loop. It is a specially designed loop for arrays concept and the collections concept. Remember, right? Okay, sir. Clear? Next, in the case of for loop or for each loop, curly braces are not mandatory. Remember, if only one statement is there, curly braces you can able to remove, no problem, sir. Sir, now, especially for the exam, take very special care, sir. Okay, sir. From our discussion, for loop and for each loop, which is recommended? Ayo, respond, man. Which is recommended? Which is recommended? For each loop or for loop? For each loop is highly recommended. Correct. Now I have one small doubt. Okay, think very carefully. Very important for the exam. In your exam, maybe a chance you are going to face this bit, sir. What I want to do is, sir, I is equal to x dot length minus 1. X dot length minus 1. I greater than or equal to 0. I minus I'm taking. Are you getting right? Sir, observe. I is equal to x dot length minus 1. I greater than or equal to 0. I minus SOP of x. Let me comment this one. Yes. Can you please tell what is the output I will get now? Why? Respond, each and every person. What is the output I am going to get now? 40, 30, 20, 10. Correct or not? Now observe. 40, 30, 20, 10. Now good, man. So by using normal for loop, normal for loop, we can able to get, do you know, either in original order or by using reverse order. Sir, normal for loop, we can print either normal order or reverse order. I showed already both. Now my question is, for this output, can you please tell what is the equivalent for each loop? Because you told for each loop is highly recommended. Compulsory we should go for each loop. Yes, ma'am. What is the way? Please guide. What is the way? Remember, sir, simple answer for that is not possible. There is no way. For each loop is always going to read every element. From only in the forward direction. Are you getting right? It never going to move in reverse direction. Sir, so that's why for loop and for each loop there is some problem is there. What is that problem? It is always going to move only in the forward direction. It never going to move in the reverse direction. Clear? Are you able to understand? Next. Sir, here assume that I is equal to I minus 2 I'm taking. What is this value, sir? I is equal to I minus 2. If I can take I is equal to I minus 2, every alternative value by default I'm going to get. Correct or not? Please respond. Alternative value I'm going to get, sir. I is equal to I minus 2. Every alternative value. Can you please let me cross check? What is the output by default we are going to get? 40 and 20 only. 40 and 20 only. Every alternative value by default I'm getting, sir. 40 and 20 only. Can you please tell, by using for each loop, is it possible to print? Array, I want only alternative value. Is it possible to print? No way. Remember that. We require to write some extra code, our own customizer code to maintain count variable and so on. We require by default. Okay, for each loop, never going to print alternative elements and so on. For each loop, always going to read all the values only in the forward direction. Remember that. So for loop, it can move either forward or backward. All the facilities are available. That's why for loop and for each loop, definitely for loop is the best choice. For each loop, when you should go for, sir, I want all values of array only in the forward direction, then only we should go for each loop. I want all elements of collection only in the forward direction, then we should go for each loop. Sir, I want alternative elements, I want only few elements, I want reverse order. For these type of requirements, this for each loop is not at all, sir, applicable. Everyone can aware? Yes. Are you able to understand, right? Okay. So general purpose loop is always for loop, but not for each loop. Okay, remember. Next, I have one more small doubt, sir. One more doubt is there. For int I is equal to 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus I'm taking. For int I is equal to 0, I plus plus, I less than 0, I less than 10, I plus plus, SOP of hello I'm taking. Can you please tell how many times hello will be printed? Respond. How many times hello will be printed? Yes, 10 times. Correct or not? 10 times hello will be printed. 10 times hello will be printed, sir. Good. Can you please tell equivalent for each loop? Ayo, equivalent for each loop. Can you please tell what is the equivalent for each loop? Oh, Govinda, how you can write for each loop? Simple answer, no way. What is the reason for that? Is for each loop is applicable only for arrays and collection. But I'm not having any array, but I'm not having any collection. That's why for each loop you can't write. That's why for each loop is not a general purpose loop. Remember that, sir. For each loop is not general purpose loop. Okay, remember. Sir, for the sake of exam, just I want to cover a small bit. How many people can able to answer, sir? I have some requirements are there. Okay, remember, I have some requirements. What is my first requirement is, okay, process all the elements of the array, in the order of entry. In the order of entry. This is the first one, sir. Next, second point, sir, process all the elements of the array in the reverse order. In the reverse order of entry. Sir, in the reverse order of entry. Next, process alternating elements. Process alternative elements. Not every element, sir. Alternative elements in the order of entry. Sir, total how many requirements are there, sir? Three requirements, right? Sir, now can you please tell among these three, for loop, normal for loop, okay, next for each loop. Can you please tell first one, for the first one, process all elements in the order of entry. Normal for loop is going to work or not? Yes. For each loop is going to work or not? Why for each loop is going to work or not? Yes. All the elements work. So first requirement can be by for loop or for each loop. Second one, sir, process all elements in the reverse order of entry. Can you please tell which loop? In the reverse order, which loops are? Only for loop, but not for each loop. Because for each loop, never going to return in reverse order. Next, the third one, sir. Process all alternative elements. Compulsory we should go for what? For loop. For each loop is not applicable. Maybe a chance of asking this type of bits also for the exam. Make sure, sir, you should aware. Everyone can aware? Are you able to understand? Okay, that's all. This is just maybe a chance. In the tomorrow session, we will add some more extra bits related to this. That's all, sir. These are various things what you people should aware related to our flow control, right? Okay, some more points I am going to discuss. Don't worry. Tomorrow we will discuss some more bits, and after that immediately we will start some declarations and access modifiers. Clear? Okay. So how many classes are left? Yeah. Clear, right?